it together and see what they can make happen with it. So, and it's not like Complexity's proven to have very good team recently. Let's be honest. As much of a fanboy I am. Got them twice. You can have all if you want. That's a lot of stuff. As I explained before, I'm not like crazy into cosmetics, man. I'll put it this way: if you have anything for heroes that I play a lot are Shadow Demon, Invoker, Dazzle, Faceless Void, Meepo. Take some Meepo. Casey said it earlier that he wants to stay. Yeah, and I believe it. I think they have a decent situation going on with Vega Squadron, so I would find it hard to believe that they're gonna just throw that all away, or like Casey would throw it all away. So it is. Wait. Okay, yeah, Symmetrical's the mid. Yeah. So he's on Lena mid. So it's gonna be Lena versus Monkey King. Again, I wonder if they thought Bloodseeker was going to be mid, and that's why they Monkey King, but now the Lena final pick.
Well, this'll work.
Because Monkey King can handle Bloodseeker better than others, right? So I suppose against Lena, it's not like horrible, or is I actually really don't know. The range, the constant harassment from Lena, and damage spam seems like it could be annoying for MK. But yeah, running the support Weaver. So maybe next time he's playing some interesting position 4 supports.
Well, this'll work.
I got for most of them stuff I'm not wearing, but still can gift you. Guess we're banned 3 or 7 days. It's all good.
This'll work.
Hey, like I've said, I'll always take free stuff. I'm not gonna be like, no, don't give me free stuff. But I'm not also fiending cosmetics. I'm really not. Yeah, working in the video game industry for as long as I have, you come to learn that take free stuff. This computer that I'm using, this headset that I'm using, the monitors that I'm using, the webcam that I'm using, technically I got it for free because really just got it from Heroes of New Earth, from working at Heroes of New Earth, and just over time, you know, stuff, equipment, slowly, you know, okay, I want to be very clear how I say this. I didn't steal it by any means. It was essentially a situation where a lot of moving and changes happened within the business that, because of said opportunities, allowed for people to take the equipment home. So that's where that came into play. So a lot of my peripherals and stuff actually come from working in the computer industry and just over time being passed down through it. So. Borrowed with no intention of return. You can look at it that way, yes. Borrowed with no one really caring what happens to it. That's a good way to put it. And Mark DeForest is tuning into the stream randomly, and he's like, wait a second. That's not your stuff. I'm going to get a freaking legal notice at my door now. Return all of the equipment. You have 3 days.
30 seconds to battle.
Anywho. Dire Team might get 3 bounty runes. Vega's playing it very safe. I assume it's Casey not going to run in here. Yeah, Dire's going to get 3 bounty runes at this rate. Going to sleep him? No, maybe not.
The battle begins.
Screen wants it. He's committed. And he doesn't get it. And now he's in trouble. So it will be a 2 for 2. Who won the other game? Game 1 went to Vega. If you mean the other series, it might not be done yet. It is done. Hippo did end up winning. According to the bracket, Hippo did end up winning the game. So not surprising with the way they came back in that one and how they were looking when we left. But here we go. We got game number 2 now of this best of 3. Vega versus something. I forget what they're going by. PSN as they're tagged up as. The good old axe off lane. Put that Battle Hunger up. I remember for the longest time, Battle Hunger was considered like a pretty weak ability. And now it's just the go-to for axes, even leveling up. The laning phase. Poseidon, was that what it was? Okay. So how about this? They're running the Pugna Centaur now on the other side. It's Vega was running that in game 1, and it's supposed to Poseidon maybe realizing how strong it was or something and running for themselves now. But Pexu on Dazzle once again. He's going to be annoying. So Monkey King does end up in the bottom lane. I was going to say, yeah, against Lena, I didn't know if that's the matchup that he was hoping for. So instead, Veno's in the middle. And I don't think it's much better for Veno, really. But at least he can stay at range and, you know, get some decent last hitting in here, I suppose. Double stout shield, man. He's going in. Oh, nice sleep. That's so smart right there. That's actually, I never thought about that. That's so good against Axe. You sleep him off the creep wave. Huh. That's clever. Yeah. I mean, we saw right there, exactly. That's they picked up Bane in response to the Axe anyways. I was thinking more of a safety net with the sleep for when he jumps in on somebody, but yeah, that alone, is he going to do it again right here? Yeah, he's going to do it again. So it's going to stop him from having aggro. And this is actually a decent landing position now for Bloodseeker, but, I mean, Axe is still harassing quite a bit, so it's still very annoying, but Bloodseeker, he's top CS right now.
Denied.
That Bane support is working. How about Lena? Ooh, she's low. Do you see the game with the Dota Capitalist when Axe is pulled? Oh yeah, that was the one I rated. That was Matuma Man. Matuma Man was trolling quite a bit. It was funny.
I take what I please.
Yeah, that was the pub game that they were playing together. I don't know, considering how this lane is set up, I think Bloodseeker is very impressive that Artis is managing to do as well as he is. And obviously a lot of that goes back to his Bane support too, so they're handling this pretty well. It's, you know, if this was a pub game, this would not be going like this, and the Axe would be dominating, and my Bloodseeker would have fed 3 or 4 times by now. So, and he probably just would have DC'd and left the game. It's a support Weaver, yes. Yeah, it's MNT playing support Weaver, which isn't unheard of. Granted, he went Gemini to attack level 2. That's... Really? It's kind of interesting to me. Figure wants to get that Swarm going. Is there a reason why Swarm is bad against, like, Bloodseeker?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Huh.
I deny you.
He does have it now, but...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, Madara's dead.
Blood.
Alright, no Laguna Blade even needed. Looks like he just runs him down and Dragon Slay to finish the job, I'm guessing. Missing First Blood, that's been doing that since 1999. Again to sleep. The Blood right. They might kill Axe here. Berserker's Call, going for the turn, might kill Axe. I mean, they might kill Bloodseeker. Holy Blade again! The Fury Fire, the last second. Artist stays alive. Maybe next time. He's going to Shikuchi forward. Artist, we're on the run. He has a salve to use. He cannot get it off, though. MNT at least gets the turn kill for his team. Meanwhile, Veno again goes down to the middle lane. There's a Laguna Blade this time around being used. 5-minute bounty runes. MNT will pick it up just before. Yeah, that's true. He didn't heal up, did he?
Tower is under attack.
Most support Weavers went bugs. Yeah, it seems like if you're going to play support Weaver, Gemini to attack, like, you're not... Why? Why would you get Gemini to attack? It just doesn't feel like... You're not going for last hits. It just feels weird, but... Oh. We'll see how he continues. Yeah, you probably want to max out Sakuchi first. I think that makes sense, but... I would think like a 4-4-1 build.
Radiant are
Early on.
scanning.
I think 4-4-0 you could argue, though, again, with the support Weaver. Anyway, Symmetrical, he's coming top. Doesn't have a Guna Blade, but this is going to be an easy setup on the Axe. I'm guessing they have more than enough damage for the kill, right? Bloodright, he's not getting out.
Axe cuts no more.
There you go. Good rotations there. However, look who's setting up. It's a Weaver now. Support Weaver, maybe not the most threatening. They don't really have lockdown in this middle lane. He wards up into a sentry, by the way, so here they go. Maybe next time going in. Again, no lockdown, but they do have some decent damage. Poured in from the bank over the turtle. M&T falls to Laguna played. Symmetrical just mans up. Can we see a sleep? Coming to play? No, he's not able to get off the sleep in time. Try to go for some save, so Madara will finish off the job, at least on Lina. So in hindsight, it's not that bad that he ends up dying on M&T, but was close. Yami, a.k.a. Madara. Rid of the Yami name right there. Oh, KZ goes. Or no, that's not KZ. That was KZ last game. Centaur goes down bottom lane.
Dire's
Meanwhile,
bottom tower is under attack.
and Screen's going to survive. Denies on Bloodseeker.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Okay. I suppose. Decrypt the slow, but Monkey King is there.
Dire's middle tower
turn.
is under attack.
Now Mage running after him, gets the stacked. Jingu just simply walks him down, becomes a ranged hero all of a sudden. Secures the kill there. Some more offensive tipping coming out. Lina's having high impact, though. Symmetrical was fun to watch on the Kunkka last game, but again, the build, in hindsight, didn't necessarily work out as well for him as he hoped as. Okay. They were setting up again, but this time, oh no, M&T gets caught. He goes the other way, though, smartly. He would have been in trouble there. Yeah, Lina's doing pretty good.
Radiant's middle tower is under
That
attack.
Nether Blast, man. Oh, they're going to kill Monkey. Yeah, there's a Decrep coming into play. Big burst. Pexu's also caught. Just able to walk it off, though. Keizu being here. Although Keizu needs to be careful, too.
Is under attack.
Yeah, at least avoids another blast there. It's a Decrep. Can't get close enough, however.
Radiant's
walk away and
top
hug the tower.
is under attack. Radiant's middle tower
Back in,
is
bound the
under
strike.
attack.
Axe, though, with that Decrep 5. Nice hit with a double strike, a double edge even. Not enough damage for the kill, though. Sleep up on a Monkey King. Holding play for the kill. Keizu gets it. He's now running fast. Has the Berserker's Call on top of that. Gets a sleep. Screen's now in trouble as well. Good disarm up on a Monkey King with that Decrep. He avoids the Nether Blast somehow, and Bane still not out of here yet. However, Bloodseeker's coming in. The Rupture applied Mage. All he could do was just watch. A Balance Strike turn. Gets a little bit of a heal, but with the Blood right down, he goes down. Bane is still alive. Look at the Decrep once again. Maybe next time. He went too much in for that. Airtis gets the double kill, and he is running fast with that Thirst throughout the fight as well. Bane survived. Jesus. Thought he was dead for sure. Decrep's doing work there at the bottom lane, though. Pugna proving to be a pretty solid pick. And Lina's well on her way to getting that early on Yules.
Dire's middle tower is
Pexi
under
does have the
attack.
shallow grave now, at least. This Bloodseeker's going to go that first item Blade Mail. I like it.
Radiant are scanning.
Benno mid lane, there's a perfect setup. Laguna Blade, shallow grave though, yeah. I'm going to say with Pexi here, they're not actually going to get the kill. Good TP in with the Dazzle. He's going to smoke him up even. He's hoping, I guess it's maybe Bloodseeker coming in for a Rupture or something. Oh, hello.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Joe Cool, what's up, man? Thanks for the 100 biddies. All right. Pugna. He's fine. Screen also. He's up there, though, and if anything, Bane, once again, Mage having to deal with this Rupture, trying to get some heals up. It's not going to be enough, though. Artis continues to dominate indeed. Pexu, there's no shallow grave to be had for 30 more seconds. Another double kill for this Bloodseeker. And he has enough for that Blade Mail now, too. So he's being very active, as you'd expect, early on in this game. And it is doing work for the Dire team. Vega's having trouble slowing him down. They do not have great lockdown on Vega Squadron side. Really kind of looking at that now with their draft. So Bloodseeker, especially if he gets a BKB, he's going to be very difficult to deal with. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes BKB next, honestly, to help deal with the slows of Venno. Vega, Centaur has a 77% win percentage. Yeah, he's been played a fair amount at the major. I mean, he has proven to be a good offlane right now. Stampede's obviously good.
Not so.
And actually pretty good against the slows over here of the Radiant side as well. They have several decent slows. In fact, every hero technically applies some kind of slow, right? I guess 4 of them. I don't think Weaver does, but either way. Hoof Stomp set up on 2. That sleep initiated duel of this. However, Centaur will fall in return. Symmetrical. Having to get out. They killed Dazzle, but now the Rupture again. Monkey King, he is not liking Bloodseeker right now. He just has to stand there. That's literally all he can do. And eventually falls to him as a result. Artes is just rupturing the Monkey King every single fight and completely taking him out. Axe, he's having a call. Bloodright's put down to the Fiend's Grip right on top as well. Weaver's in trouble. He'll fall. I don't think they're going to kill Axe, or maybe they will. Bloodseeker is fast. Of course, with the Thirst, there's the kill, though, slowing things down. Drain life, not enough damage, and now Pugna. A little too committed. Screen, does he have a sleep? He sure does. He's going to use a KZ with a Shallow Grave. Still alive for the time being. Has a Colding Blade. Can he get it off in time? No, yes, maybe the counter Helix procs. However, he goes down as the Hoof Stomp and the Double Edge takes him out. Bloodseeker's going to kill the tower in the meantime. Cannot save that Bane, but we're not done just yet. Symmetrical's back in. No Laguna Blade. Mage is like, are you kidding me? Am I really going to die again? Centaur running after him. No Stampede either. Mage so close to the Dragon Sleeve. He can avoid it. Good sidestep at the last second. And it will somehow survive. That Laguna Blade again just coming off cooldown, unable to be in range. Whew. These teams are ready to fight here in Game 2. It is 15-9 hero kills. We're only just hitting 13 minutes into this game now. That is pretty crazy pace. So Bloodseeker's going to go the Radiance first, and you know what? At this rate, the way he's farming, hell yeah, get that Radiance and then into the BKB, as I mentioned earlier. Once he has the Radiance BKB, dear God, how do they deal with this Bloodseeker at this point? And he's just going to do this every fight. He's going to rupture Monkey King every fight, and there's nothing that Mage can really do about it other than go for a Linken's potentially. But do you really want to go for a Linken's? Not really.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's
on the Monkey King. He's going to try to get an Echo Saber for his first item, by the way.
Middle tower is under attack.
That's going to be a bottom tower kill. Axe does have the blink. Centaur still a fair amount of farm left before he gets hit. He's going to Stampede forward. Axe catches them, I guess. Again, I don't know if this is necessarily the best player on the Mage. He's coming out with the Wukong's command, the Boundless Stride. They are going to at least kill the Centaur as well as the Pugna. And Bane has to walk away. Artes is thinking about going for a play. He has that Rupture still, but Bane holding with the Fiend's Grip on him. He's going to play not enough damage on the Pixie. Pixie still alive, has a Solid Grave. Who's going to use it on? He uses it on the Monkey King as he falls right there. So at least Mage will stay alive at the time being, but the Rupture's back up. He's going to end up going down after the fact, most likely. He's hiding in the woods for now. They kill the Lina, so he's not to just hit Artes. He's like, where's that Mage? He wants to kill the Boundless Strike. It's going to be enough to save him. Listen with the call. They kill the Bloodseeker, and Monkey King survives. Wow. Actually lived in the end.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We see that several times. He just has to stand there, and that time it worked out. He was hiding in the trees that whole time, I guess. They didn't really have the vision on him. And so Vega Squadron, they won a big fight there. That could have really set things back if they lose that fight. I mean, yeah, that was a huge Wukong setup, exactly. So Vega showing that they're not intimidated by this early aggression. Obviously, Poison Nova being committed there as well, and a very good tool for the longer the fights last. The more favor you should be in.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Monkey King ideally should have at least the Echo Saber before the next fight, so
Dire's top
something
tower
going there.
fallen.
Bloodseeker Probably wants to just commit to actual farming now. At least finish the Radiance. Looking at as a Yules, thinking about a Shadow Blade next. We've been seeing a lot of, at least, I shouldn't say that, from matches that I've been watching a little bit, Lena's been going Ags as far as her build's concerned. I want to say it was specifically
Dire's
Southeast
top
Asia
tower
I was
is
watching a
under
fair
attack.
amount of in the
Radiant's
recent
bottom
month
tower
here,
is
so
under attack.
I don't know if that was a region-specific
Dire's
thing or
structures are fortified.
something that we could potentially see more of.
Radiant structures are
But even
fortified.
without it being a BKB piercer, it's still that pure damage. It's pretty ridiculous.
Dire's
how
top
much it
tower
does.
is under attack.
And you got to figure, you know, Monkey
Radiant's
will
bottom
probably go
tower
a
is
BKB
under
this game.
attack.
He'll probably be the only one to be fair. Weaver? Okay.
Feed the flames.
Lena finds a free kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's the top tier 2 going down. Symmetrical. Getting back before he gets caught, though, although that was definitely a bit of a bait. They were hoping Axe jumped in, but Kazu not falling for it, not going for the chase. Centaur, he's 1,300 gold saved up. Centaur really has not had the best farm this game. Wow, he's only at 3,000 net worth. So with all this action going on, Centaur, probably they should have had him just at least get the blink, because they still are lacking on their strong initiation right now. Axe is fairly far ahead of him. Like doubling his net worth, more than doubling his net worth even. He is going to have a Blade Mail and Axe soon. Smoke play from Vega. Kazu lead the way. I see the Bloodseeker. They saw him, it looked like. Oh, who did they catch? That's a good catch. Very worthy smoking. As they catch Lena.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Axe waiting patiently. Obviously ready to go in, but I think smartly the Dire team choosing not to pick a fight right here. Right now, Vega Squadron's hit a nice point where their team fights are really strong. And with that, an Axe initiation especially, they are susceptible to losing a team fight pretty quickly. They need Bloodseeker to get that Radiance at least now, before they're going to feel comfortable fighting again.
Time to move.
And now it's the Dire's team turn to smoke, apparently. Although with this ward, I saw some pings over there. I think they know. So I think Vega Squadron is going to be able to react before. Or they're setting themselves up, at least. Axe just got his Blade Mail. Here we go. He's going to jump in first. He catches the bean off the bat. The Blade Mail's up. Decrep is on him. However, but Monkey King going to throw down the Wukong's in a pretty good placement. Laguna Blade will take out Dazzle. Symmetrical is doing some good damage with those auto attacks. Rupture applied to Venomancer. You already used that Poison Nova, though, so remember that's taken during the fight as it lasts longer. Mage gets picked off in the midst of it. However, Casey goes back in, wants to get the Lena kill. The Berserker's Call might just do. The Cold Blade was a little bit early, but it doesn't matter. They secure the kill in the end. Double kill from Adara. And ultimately, 4 heroes going down. That's going to be a disconnect. Bloodseeker did manage to stay alive and pops the shrine. Very interesting on that disconnect, by the way. Because usually you'll see like a timeout. When it says disconnect like that, it means the player actually left the game. So I'm not going to speculate here. Maybe he had an issue to fix and thought that the game was paused, or he paused it before, but it's a little interesting. The way he just like died like that and then just paused there or disconnected right after. Yeah. I mean, this is still plenty of game left, so I'd hope that he's not being tilted too much with how it's going. I don't know. The fact that they haven't even said anything yet does concern me a little bit. Okay, he's reconnected. So maybe they just need to calm things down. Maybe that's all that will happen right there. All right, we're good. Either way, Vega wins that fight pretty decisively, despite losing the Monkey King. Yeah, Lena's positioning too. She was by herself up here while the rest of the team was on the downhill fighting. And then Axe caught the Lena, and obviously that was the end of her. So, like I was just saying though too, the Dire team, they really need this Radiance on Bloodseeker before they should be picking fights. So maybe that whole smoke play was a little too ambitious right there at the timing. Top lane, catch Venno, but again, Keiju's here to try to save the day, at least go for the turn kill. Calling Blade. No, he doesn't have it actually, it's on cooldown, that's right. He used it early last time, so he can't get the kill, although the Battle Hunger will eventually help tick him down with the dots of Venno. Venno though, Blood right on top of him, and despite the Hooded Defiance, it doesn't matter. Still gets taken out. Nice couple of kills there for the Dire team. Yeah, sways that previous fight a little bit more.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, the offlaner is having to struggle. Tiny the first game, and then Centaur in this game. Again, at least he finally has the blink, so they got that. They're going to smoke up again right here. Oh, this could be a good smoke. It comes out right away, but if they get the jump... Oh, the missile hoof stomp as Axe went in first. Is going to be disarmed. Shalagay put on him immediately, and that's probably going to come into play as that Drain Life on top. Wukong's obviously throwing down, so Dire team not wanting to fight into it. Staying back for good reason. They missed 17 initially. Time lapses away. The LSA just missed right there. Rupture's up, though. Up on a Venomancer, preventing him from moving too far forward. At least that's the idea. The Blood Right hits, and Venomancer's getting low. The Kunablade's going to be used on a Monkey who went too far up right there. And no, they get the kill on a Venomancer. He couldn't even use his Poison Nova. Vega Squadron's going way too diehard right here. They kept trying so hard to run uphill and force that fight. There was no reason for that. Maybe next time he's still being run down. At least we'll avoid the Blood Right. And maybe he should survive himself, but they lost 4. Hell of a fight for the Dire team. I'm still lost on it. They were going blind into this uphill right here. They had the Wukongs down. It's like they kept trying to just really force that fight. You could see the Venomancer wanting to get a Poison Nova off, but he never was really close enough to do so. And that's going to be Roshan now as well, the first one, right? Yeah. So you got the Radiance on Bloodseeker. He's well on the way to that BKB, as I keep going back to. It's going to be so big this game. In fact, Lena's also working on hers now. And there's the Aegis on Bloodseeker. Vega has to be very careful about picking and choosing their fights from here on out. As this could start to snowball very quickly for the Dire team. Top lane, Venno. Going to be a free kill on him at this point. Can he maybe get the Poison Nova off for a turn? No, too much burst. Another ward put down. That's something else to keep in mind throughout these fights that Vega's having to deal with.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Pushing the top tier 2 with the Nether Blast, slowly but surely. No problem, Strongfold. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. All right, Weaver's at least able to finish an Axe himself, so we got that extra short cooldown now, as well as being able to use on teammates, of course. That's going to be big. With the Shallow Grave.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, wow, Monkey King. Oh, my God. Mate, what are you doing? There's that time lapse. I mean, at least they keep him alive. Kaiser goes in. He catches Lena. So, you know what? That's what he was doing. He had faith in his teammates all along. And Centaur, I don't think he's getting too far away. No blink. He gets taken out. Yeah, that looks scary for a second with the Fiend's Grip locking up Monkey King. And turning onto him, but it ended up being bait. Pretty good bait at that. This, again, the Ags from Weaver
Who needs a cloud?
coming into play there. It's a good job with the time lapse. What's up, Cherry Ghost? They still have the Aegis for quite a bit of time, though. A good 3 minutes or so. And again, I'm sure the Dire team is in a spot of they want the BKB before going for really anything here. Another clash happening, though. These teams just want to keep fighting, Artis. They get the Monkey King down. Oh my god, he melts. He got his Wukongs off barely, but it didn't matter. Dear God, that Pugna burst with the Decrep. Anyways, they're running in. Poison Nova will be used on too, but I'm sure Venomancer's dead as well. At this point, the sleep catches Weaver. Shallow Grave keeps Venomancer alive, so time lapse is still ready for the Weaver. They pick off Dazzle though, and they take out the Weaver. They say time lapse this, bitch. Easy kill. Yami, aka Madara, Venomancer. I don't think he's getting out of this either. Sleep to stop it. TP attempt. This game's just so weird because both teams just want to keep fighting. It's like they don't even care about the whole winning aspect. They just want to keep fighting.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Like, I
attack.
get why Vega's trying to find a fight right there, I suppose. There was 25-minute bounty runes, and Lina was still coming up from death, but
Radiant's
you're fighting in
middle
an Aegis
tower
for
has
one.
fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they're pressuring now. Again, Artis still has the Aegis after all of that. Monkey King with the Shadow Blade. Who do they catch over here? They caught the Bane. Axe doing a good job. Is that going to be cost of his life? The Rupture's put up on a mage. Meanwhile, Artis he's going yellow. TP away from Monkey King, so at least he stays alive. But Artis, he doesn't even use the Aegis. I'm sure he was planning on possibly using it there. They killed the Axe, of course, but no, he's just going to go and heal up with his Blood Rage, although Madara, or maybe next time, excuse me, has something to say about that. Time lapse backwards, so they do get the Aegis use. I think the Dire team needs to fall back now. You have a BKB coming on Bloodseeker. Lina, how is she? Okay, she just got her BKB, so full 10 seconds, yeah.
Dire are scanning.
So with those items, actually, maybe they can look to now pick another fight. If the Radiant, or the Dire squad, excuse me. God, I can't, the Centaur continues to be so underfarmed, Jesus. I'm pretty sure this is technically their off-lane play. It's just Pugna's gotten so much more farmed naturally as position 4, unless I'm mistaken. Either way. Or maybe I'm wrong, actually. Maybe Pugna is their off-lane. I wonder. Oh yeah, Pugna is their off-lane. Never mind. I'm wrong. So it's actually not as surprising that Centaur's not as farmed. Radiant's like, we know they... Well, I know Roshan's not going to be up soon, so I don't know why they would... I guess they're just smoking in general. Axe once again looking for the catch, but BKBs are finished now. Of course, Axe doesn't care much about that, I suppose, but Venom does. Holy crap. Cherry Ghost, welcome to the CP Kappas. You're awesome. You're freaking awesome. Don't let anyone to the goddamn it. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Really do appreciate that. Once again, guys, any and all support is freaking amazing. Subs, donation, bits, whatever it may be. Even the follows, like I've said before. Allows me to keep doing what I'm doing here. We are on a sub train. Oh my god. QB things. Thank you so much, and welcome to the CP Kappas yourself. You're awesome. You're freaking awesome. Don't let anyone to do the goddamn it. Level 20 Bloodseeker, by the way, just hit as well. So he's got his life steal to catch Bane. But again, the blow rate's put down. The Rupture up onto somebody. I'm not sure who just yet. Anyway, screen will fall. The Shadow Grave, but they're locking on Monkey. And that's Venomancer in the midst of the fight. He doesn't Poison Nova. He couldn't get the Poison Nova off the whole time. He was silenced the whole fight. They kill the Weaver as well. And with those BKBs, you could tell both Lina and Bloodseeker were just unstoppable to the fight. Another fight where Venomancer is unable to Poison Nova.
Illusion.
I think he ruptured the Weaver, by the way. That's what it looked like right there. Either way, not a long cooldown, so yeah, it's already up in 20 more seconds. And that's the middle melee Rex going to be going down most likely. Unless fortification. Venom's up in 2, so maybe not. Yeah, Venom's TPing in, that will scare them off. Roshan, another minute 20. Seems like the Dire team could just be patient here now and wait for another Roshan to inevitably take another fight. Monkey King, he's trying to get his own BKB now. Yeah, against this Lina and the Pugna, it's Bane. I mean, he needs that BKB, so he went the Shadow Blade second item. Axe, ooh, cancels the call. He gets Decrepto, gets pushed forward. He's in a bad spot. He's slept up now as well, and they're bursting him like it's freaking out. Oh, the time lapse in the Shadow Blade for the last second. He is fine for now, but doesn't even matter. Probably not. Monkey King is dead. They use both the saves on the same target, and Yami, aka Madara, he gets his Poison Nova off finally. Unfortunately, it's just way too late. They're just rolling over them now. Yeah, having to use a double save on your Axe that missed his initiation first off. Not the fight you're looking for if you're Vega squad. I continue to stand by that. It just seems like Vega is insisting on trying to force so much this game constantly, rather than being patient. What's up, Grammica? Keizu, he's going to go in right here. There's that time lapse. Is Vega done? No, this is game 2. Vega's up 1-0, so it's a best of 3. Ultimately, and even if you lose the series, there is still another open qualifier that starts tomorrow, so worst case there's that, but obviously being so close.
Radiant's top shrine
frankly, let's be honest, Vega Squadron on paper should win this game.
Radiant's
or the series, excuse me, when it comes to their team. But hell of a opponent they got here, and what they're going by Poseidon, I guess. Proven to be a solid team, and you know, you kind of look through some of their players, and obviously a mix of immortal players. What's the shirt? Oh, I don't even know what shirt I was wearing. It's a Detroit Tigers baseball shirt, I guess. I'm not even really a huge baseball fan. It just happened to be a shirt that was in my dresser and I put on. It's one of those situations. Most days I don't really care what I wear. Detroit, I know. Well, I do live in Michigan now, so. Sadly, that makes me a Detroit sports fan. I don't know how I do it, but I'm trying. Bloodseeker's working on a basher. Level 20 Lina? Yeah, she is level 21, so she has that Fire Soul talent. Where do they catch? That's maybe next time, and no time lapse. They're waiting patiently for Roshan. It's a fairly longer Roshan respawn, though. Benno, just dead.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They catch Venno. No buyback on him. He still has that Poison Nova again, but he's going to be dead for 45 more seconds.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Technically, I'm right, like, I'm literally halfway between Chicago and Detroit because I live in Kalamazoo, Michigan, which is known as a central point between those two cities. So, but I don't know. My wife's always been a Detroit fan and everything, so I just kind of naturally became a Detroit sports fan ever since I moved here. Rupture up an axe. It's not the prime target that they usually want. Monkey King's thinking about it. But he decides better of it. Again, still with Venno dead. They bring back the Dazzle right there, and they get the kill. Wait, what was it? That was a time-lapse used on... Okay, yeah, he time-lapsed a Dazzle, which then sent him back anyways. Either way. Calling a Bloodseeker. Okay. Oh, nice job with the sleep, but it doesn't matter. He goes down another time-lapse, keeping the axe alive, so that's more like it for Vega. Pugna, Aeon Disc is going to be popped. Allows him to TP out, though, safely. Bane... No, you're not getting away. Call will keep me in place. And that is the end of the chase. So they kill the Bloodseeker and the Bane. Several buybacks used. Yes, Weaver and Dazzle were the big ones. Waifu watching sports and enjoy it? Of course, yeah. No, she's one of the, I want to say bigger reasons, but it definitely was an appeal when I was first going out with her in the first place, is that she could talk sports. She's not like crazy into sports as far as like all the knowledge base, but she definitely enjoys watching football, basketball, baseball, hockey, all of them. So that's when I knew it was true love. His wife is the man.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
And I love musicals. I'll take a Broadway show of Wicked any day of the week. I do like musicals. I'm actually more of a sports fan, though. Musical movies, too? Some of them are good.
Radiant's bottom
For the most part, I
shrine
feel
is
like I
under
prefer the
attack.
plays, but
I'll take that.
like Into the Woods? The Into the Woods movie was actually pretty good, I thought. Dear Evan Hansen? No, I have not. I haven't seen like the really obscure musicals. I've seen a lot more of the mainstream ones. So like Wicked, Into the Woods, Les Mis, Jersey Boys, Book of Mormon I've seen several times. Greatest Showman I've not seen yet. I actually want to see that. My wife has seen it and she said she really loved it, and I enjoy some of the songs from it. Dear Evan Hansen's really new. Is it? Okay. I'm sure my wife's heard about it then. I might bring that up. Won a ton of awards. Can't say I've heard that one. I fly out of Kalamazoo, yeah. I make a point of that if I ever go to an event that it's obviously a little bit more expensive for the organizer, but it's worth it because to drive or have somebody drive out to it's like 2.5 hours to each airport. Anyways, catch here. Wukong to the back lines. Mage, pretty good setup so far for Vega Squadron. The BKB's going up. Artest getting out of it, though. He's uses Rupture. The Phoenix is going to be canceled immediately. Drain life over here on the Venomancer. Shadow Creep a little bit, staying alive a little bit longer. It's not going to be enough, though. Bloodseeker goes down. And now Pugna running away with the Glimmer Cape up. He's trying to keep his way out of here, but I don't think he is getting away. The call in Vega Squadron. And the Wukong's command placement was pretty solid there. They killed Roshan too, by the way. I was so distracted by conversation. I just realized that they killed Roshan. Did they sell the cheese? No, they used the cheese, but Monkey King has the Aegis. Yeah, no time left, safe. Levels 23, Lena. He's got an MKB now. Ooh, maybe go for Monkey King. He's thinking about it. Bane's here. Yeah, the Ags on Weaver has been really big. He's had some clutch time lapses for sure. And especially if he's able to use it on... Especially if he's able to use it on the target that gets Laguna Bladed, you know, that essentially negates that ability, right? So that's a great find. It's not really a new meta. It's been definitely done before. Weavers, whether it's off lane or support, they've actually been building the Ags fairly recently quite a bit. You flew to New York City to watch it because it was that good. It'd be nice to have the money to do that. Just be like, I enjoyed this musical on Spotify. I'm going to fly to New York City to go watch it. Vega's doing it, man. They're getting pick after pick. Benno, gonna get a Nova off at least. Oh, he's silenced up, man. The Shallow Grave gonna keep him alive a little bit longer. He does Shivas. There's a time lapse back, so he's back in it, baby. No Nova even needed. He's kind of just chilling here for now. I don't know why. Didn't have a Rupture on him, but either way, Vega, they're pushing now. Center's dead for 65 seconds. Weaver, he's going to take the Rupture. He'll time-lapse backwards, gets a Shallow Grave even. Just in case, I suppose. He's slowly moving. Okay. There you go. Keep him alive. There you go. Rupture wears off. And now Artest gets caught with the call. The Wukong's going to be throwing down. He's in a bad spot. Sleep comes up at the initially. He has to run out with the BKB, though. Make sure to stay alive. Nice blood right. It does catch Venomancer. But he's got his 4 staff, and that's the end of it with the Aegis being reclaimed. As far as the push goes for Vega Squad. And you do look at Vega's base, though. It is being destroyed. Top going down. You obviously have the tier 4s taking some good pressure. So as good as these last couple of fights have been looking for Vega Squadron, they are down 2 sets of racks right now. What's up, Mythic Quando? Hamilton, yeah, obviously that's one I still have on the list of ones to see, but
Bounty.
for good reason I haven't yet, because how freaking expensive it is. How hard it is to get a ticket.
Axe live.
So Bloodseeker, he's trying to get an Eye of Scotty.
Radiant's bottom
Feels like he's
shrine
just
is under
dying too
attack.
quickly these fights now, which he definitely has been having trouble. Staying alive, and then the
Radiant's
Abyssal
bottom
Blade.
shrine has fallen.
Centaur's finally starting to get some decent items. God, that scares the shit out of me. Shiva with the 1 beer host. Thank you so much, Shiva. Really do appreciate it. Hey, Shiva, aren't you in Kuala Lumpur right now?
Scanning.
What are you doing watching my stream? Looks like it's a fun event going on over there. It's wrapping up, though, isn't it? Because we're in the we're down to 4 teams? No, 5 teams. Secret versus VP winter finals, LGD versus EG tonight, and then the winner plays an IP. Yeah, so 5 teams. So we got 2 more days, yeah. Something tells me she wasn't actually streaming. She just hosted, though, while offline. That's probably all that was. Yeah.
Dark light.
Dagon being picked up by Pug9. He already has a level 2. I guess he just got a level 2 right there. This game's so hard to assess because it felt like the Dire team was really pushing ahead. I mean, that 2 racks and everything, but these last several fights have definitely been favoring the Radiant. Axe has been getting some great calls on heroes like Lina or Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker runs in. The Fiend's Grave on Veno. They want the kill quickly. Here comes a Wukong's, the time-lapse save coming out. Veno can get the R off in time. He can. He doesn't even use it just yet, though. He's still like finally going to be using it. They take out Centra, though. Gem is on the ground. Lina keeping her distance, possibly BKB. Mage looking to pursue, though. He has his own BKB, and he's going to run at the Lina. Not much you can do about that, although the Shadow Blade, it's not enough. Or maybe Yules, it's not going to be enough. Double kill for Mage as he runs her down. They did lose the Axe over here, so it does end up being a 2 for 2, I suppose. Bloodseeker barely able to get out of here. Could finish the Eye of Scotty. There's a double damage hit, too. That'd be nice to pick up. Roshan is up as well.
Double
NIP making top 4. Yeah, no, I'm surprised by that too. I really am. Especially with the whole stand-in situation. I genuinely thought that they were gonna flop, and you know what, the way they did at ESL, but obviously they have performed very well, and yeah, Mind Control's played very well as well. And obviously he's a great player. Oh, really? You got some scrim stats, huh? Yeah, Mythic Quando, he likes to bet on matches, so
Radiant are scanning.
it's good to have that information.
The wages of fear.
Dire are scanning.
Smoke. They would not be seen if that's the case. I think they're checking for wards. Do they have the gem still? Yeah, Pugna was able to pick up the gem. I saw the gem there for a while on the ground. Wrapping around. Monkey King's checking this out. So close. See Roshan, a big appeal. It is a third Roshan, so refresher shards on it. Lena's gonna go a Satanic. Okay, interesting. Yeah, they really want to get these items to just survive. Bloodseeker sitting on 6,000 gold. I don't like this. Man, that's 6,000 net worth. That's not actually in items. I mean, he has buyback, sure, but anyways, they're gonna pick a fight. Centaur jumps in. Here comes that Wukong's response, though. You gotta get out of there. Bane is caught with a balance strike. He's definitely gonna be tied off the bat. Axe is in a pretty bad spot. He's ruptured up this whole time. So not much you can do. It feels like Artez is running, and another time-lapse save, though. He's going after maybe next time. More so he's just trying to run out of here as he gets that bash proc, but the Yos will keep him in place and eventually kill him after, I'm sure. There we go. Bloodseeker dead for 100. Like I said, I mean, wait, did he buy something? He did get the Eye of Scotty right as he died. Wait, so did he just buy it, like, and he got it as he died? Oh, that's unfortunate. Either way, that's going to be a Roshan kill. Several times we've seen that now from this Dire team. Bloodseeker, there was earlier with it before he got the BKB, they tried to make a fight happen. And now right here with the Eye of Scotty.
Roshan has fallen.
So it's all that empty net worth that you're fighting
Challenge
with.
off the bucket list.
That's an Aegis as well as a refresher shard on Monkey King now. Did he have Scotty? Man, he must have like just got it then as they fought, because you know what? He purchased it from the side shop. That's what it was. Okay, that makes more sense then. Because I looked at them as they were running over there, and he didn't have it yet, but I guess he purchased it as they engaged. Okay.
Haste.
Either way, didn't matter, obviously, in that case.
Come to
Axe. Wow. That's... Oh, that Decrepto. Axe just almost solo killed Alina. She's sitting with the Reaver in her backpack.
illusion.
Yeah, Arc Warden sounds like he's been the hot hero of the tournament. Good counter to Terrorblade. And obviously can take over games. Dendi is standing up for Flat Moon tomorrow. Is he really? Dendi's just getting around right now, isn't he? He's just like, yeah, if anyone needs a ringer, I'll play.
Radiant are
Like, I wonder if teams have to pay him to do that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually requiring that of teams that he is standing in for. Because, like, with his name and the attention that he brings to that team. That's an awkward stampede. I mean, it does. Okay. Oh, the time lapse! Oh my god, I thought he was dead for sure. These time lapses have been insane. Wukong's, that's an extra big Wukong's thanks to that level 25 challenge. Queen's dead, and maybe next time he has a rupture on him. He's got a time lapse in 2 seconds. Nether Blast is not going to kill him. Oh, jeez. I think that the Ags on waiver was no doubt the MVP pick up here. And MNT's done a hell of a job at using it appropriately. I don't think Flat Moon, the new team here, has any money to pay him. Do they not have a backing? I guess not.
Wake from dark dreams.
Stumble buyback. Bloodseeker holding his for now. Has Rupture up in 5. And they still haven't got a Rax yet. And hell, they haven't even got a tier 3 yet. So, as dominating as these fights are going, I suppose when it comes to sieging, they're not the strongest on the Radiant side.
Dark light.
Dire's middle tower.
And they do have a lot of counter push, don't they? Vega's having trouble, man. They're finally going to get the tier 3. Oh, there's a jump, but the immediate time lapse. Wukong's, no, not just yet. Monkey King leaping around. As Wukong's up in 5 himself, but I mean, the fact that they're going to hold their racks without even having to use a buyback on Bloodseeker is honestly a pretty good hold for the Dire team. Now, I don't know how that's going to continue to translate, unfortunately, for them. Lena will have a Satanic now, so she has that going for her as well.
Regeneration.
She is level 25, so has the attack range. Speaking of that, let's take a look. We already saw Monkey King with the ring. Weaver, I'm guessing Sakuchi, Bloodseeker, no, we got the max thirst move speed and damage. Thought we were gonna see the Blood Rite cooldown actually, but and that's it. Axe is almost 25. Berserker's Call AoE, hell yeah. When am I joining your Yak stack for Battle Cup? I don't know what that is. I actually might be interested in playing some Battle Cup tomorrow. We'll see.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Monkey King has that refresh shard in his backpack, remember, too.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Bloodseeker's still trying to finish that Abyssal Blade, man. I think he's in a spot where he almost just wants to get that Abyssal Blade rather than a buyback, but...
Dire's bottom shrine
you
has
see the
fallen.
line drawing. They're going to wrap around. KZ telling them, all right, we're going to go over here, get this shrine. We're going to get the double damage rune along the way.
Arcane power.
Roshan still has a little bit of time before he's up. This is going to be a hard game to finish, though. When it comes to sieging, again, they pretty much need to wipe them outside of their base. So as long as the Dire team is very careful, they could definitely make this one last forever. Now that's where the next Roshan is going to come into play, I assume. They could try to hold
Nothing
this
will
up.
stand in my
Okay,
way.
they can maybe try to sit on that double damage rune because they have it up for another minute and a half, but wait for the Roshan spawn perhaps. Oh, that sounds cool, man. Yeah, I'm always down for Battle Cup. I have been. I'm always down to play, and this weekend I should be able to. So. He cooling played it early. Not the end of the world, but Max also has a heart. So even with a satanic, he just melts.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Oop. He just tried to fiend script. There's a buyback. They want to fight this. Stampede was used, but it got used immediately, so not the hopeful initiation that they were thinking about. LSA is going to whiff there. Venomancer. Tough target to initiate on at this point. He is so beefy. KZU jumps in, gets the call on it. Bane Wukong's eventually going to happen from Mage. There we go. It's put down, hitting everyone for the time being. And out come the auto attacks. Lena's pushed in. That's a dieback, and Vega Squadron. Beginning of the end is here. Rupture is applied, but there's a time lapse on a Veno, as well as a shallow grave just in case. They're going to lose the Bane as well. Centaur. GG's called. So Vega will win game number 2. It was not an easy victory, but in the end they do pull through. Again, not the cleanest, but definitely still time to work on things. And if I'm not mistaken, they move on to the regionals now. Like I said, Liquipedia does have it different, but I'm pretty sure, according to the Faceit official site, that is the case. So I think Vega is going on to the regionals now, according to the Faceit site. There is the other series now we can jump into. The Hippo versus UNC. Hippo did win the first game. 10 more events, and I'd like to see you cast a major final with Kyle. Really happy to see you, XCon community doing great.